Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Sharing Simple Knowledge. Thank you for supporting my channel, and if you are watching first time, please like, subscribe and share with your friends as well. Many of them found it is beneficial for them, so I hope you can also get benefit from this channel. So today I'm going to discuss about a case note for the letter 4 is a social worker. So let's first see the case note. So the patient details are given. Mr. Ronald Scott, age 72, marital status divorced. Next of kin Benjamin Scott, son 42-year-old, carpenter, limited contact. Admission date 28/1/2019, discharge date 29/1/2019. Let's see the reason for admission. Fall onto right hip, suspected fracture, possible concussion, as patient was unsure if head injury or contact occurred at time. Patient was intoxicated upon arrival from retirement home. Allergies nil. Social history resides at Newport retirement home for 7 years. Self-reliant. Heavy alcohol consumption dependency. Spirits 8 to 10 daily. Ex-smoker 35 years. Ceased 12 years. Uses own vehicle for short trips, example groceries, doctor appointments. Medical history, bilateral lower extremity, edema, cellulitis, hypertension, eczema, venous stasis, hypercholesterolemia, morbid obesity. The BMI is 50.7. Medication, Lasix 40 mg orally twice daily, topical, over the counter, hydrocortisone. Next is aspirin 81 mg daily, rosuvastatin calcium or Crestor 20 mg once daily. These are the medication history. So next is medical progress. Is alert and oriented to person, place and time, because it's important here because he had a concussion. Ambulates independently with walker. X-ray shows nil fracture sustained. Some superficial bruising, reddish, deep purple in color, right hip, skin is intact, incontinent of bladder and bowel at times, appetite is fair, no issue noted, chewing or swallowing, very intent on healthy eating, eager to cease eating high sodium foods, wishes to reduce alcohol consumption, senses within normal limits, wears reading glasses, has personal emergency response system, tested during visit with response time less than 2 minutes, patient encouraged or agrees to wear all times. These are the medical progress it's mentioned here. Let's move on to the discharge plan. Referral to for social worker, assistance with arranging home care, 2 weeks for 3 hours, assist household chores, bathing, especially of lower limbs. Professional counseling for alcohol dependency. Meals on Wheels, that is a meal delivery service available here. Then query referral for dietitian regarding nutrition education. So what is the writing task? Using information in the case notes, write a referral letter to the social worker outlining all necessary information related to the patient's ongoing care and support. Address: Miss Megan Sims, social worker, 99 B-GHUD Road, Newport. So from this writing task, what we understood, we are going to write a referral letter to the social worker. So what is the request for what we are referring? We need some assistance for arranging home care for 2 weeks, like that, no? For the ongoing care and support. As I mentioned before, what you have to do once you get the letter, first you have to see your position. Are you a registered nurse, charge nurse, head nurse or what? Then who is our reader? Where we can find it, it's in the writing task. And even the relationship, we can see whether it's a known case or unknown case, we should find it. So from here we understood we are going to write a social worker. So when you are going to write to a social worker, keep in mind that only the relevant information, no need to write detailed explanation about the treatment was given, because they are not aware about the medical terms there and what is the treatment. So just you can write like conservative management or something like that. What all information a social worker should know, only it, and it should be mainly on layman's words, like that the people who can understand, because the medical jargons they cannot understand much. Okay, so just try to write in by yourself, just seeing this case note, and you can just listen to the example given here. But if you need more clarification, you can just comment below the comment box. So let's see the example. So the address, Miss Megan Sims, social worker, Newport. The date is 29 January 2019. Dear Miss Sims, reference Mr. Ronald Scott, aged 72. Then how we can write the introduction? I am writing to introduce Mr. Ronald Scott, who requires ongoing care and support following a fall after his discharge today. Or we can write, the purpose of this letter is to refer Mr. Ronald Scott, who requires 2 weeks home care support. Or we can write, who requires assistance for arranging 2 weeks home care support after a fall following his discharge today, like that. Anyway, you can write in your own words. Okay, the next paragraph, first we can give some social and medical history. That will be more easy for her to get an idea about this patient. So Mr. Scott resides alone at Newport Retirement Home. He has an adult son with whom he has limited contact. He is self-reliant. That we can write, he is independent. Don't use the same words from the case note. That will reduce your score. So just try to, when you are practicing, just to try to develop your synonyms knowledge. Like if you don't know, just Google it and learn it. So next time you will be aware of this words, so you can just use it. Okay, so he's independent and uses or rides own vehicle for short trips. He has a habit of drinking 8 to 10 units of alcohol per day. He has lower extremity cellulitis, hypertension, venous stasis, and hypercholesterolemia. Venous stasis, hypercholesterolemia, and his body mass index is 50.7. Then we can provide some information about the current situation in the next paragraph. Yesterday, Mr. Scott was hospitalized with a suspected fracture and concussion, for which he was monitored overnight and given appropriate treatment. Currently, he can ambulate. It's mentioned, so he can mobilize independently with the help of a walker. However, he has incontinence of bowel and bladder occasionally. For occasionally, we can use synonym sporadically, like that. So next we can move to the recommendation paragraph. So we can write, it would be appreciated if you could arrange 3 hours home care for 2 weeks. So we can write, instead of 2 weeks, how we can write, for 14 days, like that we can paraphrase it, in order to assist him for bathing and household chores. Instead of assist, you can write support. Kindly arrange a professional guidance to help him too. instead of help you can write aid him to overcome his alcohol dependence. Otherwise, how you can write? Please note, he requires some professional guidance to overcome his alcohol dependence. Then next is, he is committed to changing his dietary habits. It would be beneficial to arrange a Meals on Wheels program for him, as well as referring him to a dietitian if required. Then the conclusion sentence we can write. Then this one, if you want, just you can mention about the personal emergency system. Please note like that you can write it. He has a personal emergency system and it's already attached. He was instructed to attach his board always. Then the conclusion sentence, please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any queries regarding Mr. Scott. Then the name of the reader as it is given, so you can write yours sincerely, then your position registered nurse. It is not specially mentioned any charge nurse or head nurse like that, so you can write registered nurse. I think it's clear for you. And you have any queries means you can just comment below the comment box. I'm ready to help you. Okay, thank you for supporting again. Thank you very much. Keep watching. Bye.